You do it. Look at the guys in the orange and blue. He's kind and charming and intelligent. And Nate, I'm proud that you married my best friend Jody. And I would say to Nate and Jody, let me just take a breath. I was the one who's gonna cry. Damn it. Okay. I'll try to finish. To Nate and Jody. Thank you, Maureen. See, I lose my train of thought when I cry. Let me think. I had it memorized, I promise. I would think I was gonna say, may the love you share today be one day seem small as the love you will feel 10 years from now and 50 years from now. And may you continue to grow in love and as individuals. I promised I wasn't going to cry. And may the love you share today really be just the beginning of the love you feel later in life. To Nate and Jody.
So I get to do this after this, huh? All right. Excuse me? Well, you might get some tears. I did also write it down, and I have it in my pocket, so if you see me go to it, you'll understand that, you know, it's tough to talk in front of all these people, especially when it's people that you really love like this. I gotta say how awesome it is to have both friends and family here with us today. I'm glad everybody could make it and get to share this special day with Nate and Jody. And I gotta tell you guys how honored I am to be the best man. I know that it might seem like I was kind of a lock to get that up. I'm his brother, right? I mean, I thought that was for sure. And then 6 months go by and hadn't been asked to be in the wedding yet. So, you know, I started to get a little worried until one day I go into the office and one of our patients asked me if I'm excited about being Nate's best man, and well, there it went. So, but still, Nate hadn't asked me. We get to the Colts game, Colts score a touchdown, everybody's excited. Jody looks over at me and goes, "Hey, will you be Nate's best man?" I'm like, he still hasn't asked me yet, so this isn't gonna work. So finally, November, December, quite fittingly, classic Nate style, after a game of Golden Tee at B-Dubs, asked me outside the parking lot. And, you know, I gotta say, it couldn't have been better because that's exactly how it should have been. So, you know, if you see how many people are sitting at this table with us, it's, you know, any one of these guys could have been the best man because they're all such great friends to everybody here. I think that's really a testament to what kind of people Nate and Jody are. They surround themselves with great people, and because they are great people, and I'm honored to get to be a part of that today. It's great. I get to work with my best friend. I get to do all that every day with my best friend. You know, Nate and Jody are perfect for each other. I knew that the first time I met her because I brought a friend in town. You know, we decided to pull a little prank on Jody. We had bought some Subway sandwiches. And as a joke, we decided to put a little prank in the Subway sandwiches, you know, just to get a reaction. So we take her the Subway sandwiches. She grabs the bag, pulls out the joke, looks at it, and tosses it aside. Starts to eat her sandwich, not giving us any reaction at all. No satisfaction in this reaction. I knew it was perfect because this is the guy that wants to have the reaction. So I knew that they were perfect together. So I gotta say, I love it. I love to have them close. I love the fact that we get to live in the same town. I recently got engaged, and to get to have this kind of advice is great. I was looking at places to have my own rehearsal online, and Nate comes to my office, which is also the back room of our office with all the radiation equipment. He stands in the door, and he looks at me and says, "Dude, you're screwing yourself." And I said, "Oh, what? You know, 13 months before the wedding, I'm looking at rehearsal sites. I'm like, oh, okay, no, I got it. It's a marathon, right? Not a sprint." He said, "No, it's either a 3-month sprint or a 13-month sprint. You're doing it all wrong, man." And after our awesome office manager, Brenda, got engaged, he decided to dedicate our whole team meeting that week to what not to do, you know, when you're engaged. And I think that's great because there's a lot of things you shouldn't do. For first of all. He said, don't be engaged over here, so I decided to break that right away. The second part was, no matter what happens, whenever somebody tries to give you advice on your wedding and what you want to do, just, it's already taken care of. Just say it's already taken care of. Lastly, this isn't a piece of advice that he gave me, but I'm sure it would have been a piece of advice, is don't embarrass the groom at his own wedding if you have him talking at yours. So, Nate's being the best man of mine. So, here to do that for me are all the guys that Nate spoke at. All the guys that Nate got to speak at all their weddings. So they're going to do that for me. But before we get there, I do want to take this time to say how excited we are to have Jody join our family. It couldn't have been a more perfect fit. To see the love that they share together, a true, genuine love, a love of life, a love of each other, and to get to partake in that really makes me feel special to be around them. I want to lift my glass and say, look around this room, see everybody that's lifting their glass for you. May all the love, support, and prayers that you receive from everybody here be all you guys ever need to get through any obstacle. Salute.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that could be here tonight. It's been wonderful, and I'm going to cry through the whole thing. We've had family here all week. It's been awesome. I'm tired. That would be my husband. I just want to say I'm so happy for you guys. I love you both. And I couldn't be happier. We met Nate right after we moved here. We were telling stories. We've had Huttermans in all week, and it's been so much fun. We were joking about stories, and my sister told me I had a story about tonight. That the first connection was that they were stealing cable from each other. He was stealing through a closet, and that would be Chad also. They were like, we can drill a hole through your closet, and we can share, and we're saving money, so it's great. So they stole cable from each other. I'm sorry if anyone who works for the cable company, but that's what they did. But we have been here, and Nate and Jody have been here through a lot. We've had baby number 3 with them. They've been wonderful. My girls love Uncle Natey because it rhymes with Katie. And that's how he got that name, and he will be forever Uncle Natey. And I'm so happy to have the Blumies as part of our family. And Cole, I'm sorry, but you will be Uncle Cole from now on. We're just so happy that you guys are all here. We love you all, and we're so happy that Nate and Jody are together, and it's been a wonderful day. And I'm sorry that this is the only time I'm crying, but I had to get it out at some point in time. But I'd like to raise a glass to Nate and Jody, and all of our friends and family that are here today. We love you all, and thank you very, very much for being here today. Cheers.
Needed someone to understand my ups and downs. There you with sweet love and emotion, deeply touching my emotion. I want to stop. Thank you, baby. I want to stop. Thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Feels so fine. All of my days. You look so sweet in so many ways. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. I just wanna stop. Thank you, baby.
All right, let's hear it for him, folks. Nice hand.
She's right.
Look at that guy.
But we're so excited you're all here. This is our 4th daughter to get married. And we're still dancing. We have a son. And this turn's coming. Maybe sooner than he thinks, but that's okay too. But we're just so excited for Jody and Nate. It has been fun watching their relationship grow. It's been great getting to know Nate and Cole and his family, Lynn and Ken, and Groff. And I hear a lot about Groff from my granddaughters who have adopted her. And it's just such a fun night, and we're going to party. Okay? We're going to party.
She's Irish, I'm German. I'm the better half of the family. Just remember, how many Germans we got here tonight? All right. When I looked at the Blumies, I knew there were a lot of good Germans around. But my feelings are the same, my sentiments are the same. It's great to have Nate join our family. It's nice to meet all of you that are here tonight. Meet Groff, meet Ken, meet people, you know, where we can talk to them and have a conversation and fix the names, you know, in our memory and things like that. But thank you all for coming. This is great. It's not a party without people, and you are what makes the party. So let's drink to Jody and Nate.
We had a long night.
So anyway, I asked Nate, you know, one day, I was like, so Nate, you know, what is it about this girl? You know, you're unique. What is it about this girl that you thought that she was the one? And he's like, well, basically what I did is I just, I stuck my neck out there with every person that I met, and I was just myself with every person. And the one that accepted me for who I am, I knew that that was the one for me. And when I met Jody, and I watched them interact, and Cole said it earlier, Nate is all about getting the reaction. And I thank everybody that saw Nate and Cole in the beginning. Nate and Cole. They're not getting married. Nate and Jody. Every time Nate said something, they looked at Jody to see if she was going to get the reaction, and there was nothing. And so it was like, yeah, she's got him figured out. So, anyway, here's to Nate and Jody. Congratulations.
I just want to say that going to IU with Nate was such a great experience. He is such a great guy, and when he told me, you know, oh, I have this great girlfriend, I'm like, great. Not usually best friends with girls. And I think Jody is a great fit for him. They are such a beautiful couple, and I hope that the love they feel for each other today lasts them a lifetime. And that's it.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, and go Team 44!
She's got a smile that heals me. I don't know what it is, but I have to laugh when she reveals me.
You got me off.
Because the past is just a goodbye.
Party like a rock star. I got a night shot.
Just watch me do the hump, So don't let it